All right. Do you have any children?
No, I guess they're older.
Who do you live with? I'm sorry?
By myself.
Okay.
I have roommates.
All right. So you're not living
Well,
by yourself.
I have roommates.
All right. Do your roommates have children?
No,
Are your roommates using?
no.
How do you know? Check and find out what's going on in that household. I don't know what's happening there. Say, I'm going to be negative, but I have probation here and they can test you. Results going to be.
Clean.
When you
When's the
say,
last
when's
time?
the last time you used?
Oh, it's been
48A, State of Texas versus Monica Ortiz. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Daniel S. Thorpe with the state of Texas.
for the defense?
Orlando Castellano.
And are you Miss Ortiz?
Yes.
On the record. So what you're charged with in count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Do you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Then to the offense is charged in count 2. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Mhm.
All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
She has no prior felony probations, and so we ask that you take that into consideration and granting her 2 years deferred.
All right. What is your relationship with John Gonzalez?
Just a friend.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, I guess they're older. They're all big already.
What are their ages?
26, 26, 21, and 19.
All right. So where is the 19-year-old?
He works in Bexar County. What?
So do any minors live with you? Who do you live with? I'm sorry?
By myself. I
Okay.
have roommates.
All right. So you're not living
Well,
by yourself.
I have roommates.
All right. Do your roommates have children?
No,
Are your roommates using?
no,
How do you know?
I don't think so.
All right. What is your living situation? Is this a house?
I have a house.
All right. So is it your house?
No, it's a renting. I rent it.
All right. So
I work.
is everyone staying in a different bedroom?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out the arrangement.
Yeah, I live in, we have our own room.
Okay. Are you employed? All right. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And here's the thing. People always say, I'm going to be negative, but I have probation here and they can test you. I'm trying to make a decision on what would be the best conditions for you so that you can be successful on probation. So I need you to be honest with me, not dishonest with me. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Clean.
When you
When's the
say,
last
when's
time?
the last time you used?
Oh, it's been a month.
Months?
When
My understanding,
Okay,
Judge, is she,
here's the thing. I can't understand a word she's saying. And I know Brenda can't because I'm looking at what Brenda is typing. And I guess, Brenda, you're gonna have a lot of indecipherables.
so Judge, my understanding is that she has been out on bond with random UAs and has not had any violations on those. And have you used since you've been arrested on this?
Okay, you're mumbling. Nobody,
I haven't used.
okay, Brenda can't hear. And if Brenda can't hear, I know I can't hear. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to speak up. I know sometimes people do not want everybody to hear about their life, right? I understand that. But what I used to always tell clients, where you are on, for example, July 28th, not going to where you're going to be 2 years from now. Hopefully 2 years from now, you will be doing great things. And this will be something in your past. You understand? So, all right. Did you raise your children or was Child Protective Services involved?
Oh, no, I raised them.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be no contact with John Gonzalez. I'm going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication instead of the 2. And I don't have to explain to you why, but I think communication is key. So let me explain to you why I'm doing that. If you're accepted into felony drug court, which you need to be completely honest with them, that program is 2 years. And usually it's extremely rare if someone completes that program in 2 years. But at the end of the day, if you complete the program in 2 years and do everything perfectly, they will ask that you be terminated in 2 years. So whether you or not you're on deferred adjudication for 2 years or 3 years, it's completely up to you and your actions. You understand? All right, so it's going to be 3 years deferred adjudication. We're going to do a referral to felony drug court. If felony drug court doesn't accept her, then I'm going to want intensive outpatient treatment with probation. I'm going to want the UA hotline until accepted in felony drug court. Proof of employment within 15 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month, random. Someone please check and find out what's going on in that household. I don't know what's happening there. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And I'm going to want 120 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide the proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do and you have, which includes the booster, the court will deduct 40 of those hours. And then if you're accepted in a felony drug court, which you will be if you're honest with them, they will work with your community service hours. And probation, is there anything else she needs?
For the IOP, can we add a tab?
Yes. Yes. But I want her to be considered for felony drug court first.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Ortiz, is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Yeah. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe
You're
we
welcome.
need to.
You may unsupervised contact with any child, that includes her own. Same Aja Monique Bowser, who is placed on deferred adjudication and cause number 2017 CR 7398W for the offense of assault, family choking, strangulation on August 28, 2017 for a period of 4 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 25 on or about the 5th day of May 2021 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Aja Monique Bowser, had been there illegally used a controlled substance, namely amphetamines, in violation of condition number 25.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? True.
Violated condition number 27 on or about the 21st day of May 2021 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Aja Monique Bowser, had been there, failed to submit to weekly drug testing as directed by the court or court officer or supervision officer or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 27.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? True.
And the state would waive and abandon the remaining allegations.
All right, any objections to the state's waivers?
None.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 25, 27, and 27, the court can find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 25, 27, and 27?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 25, 27, and 27 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is to deny the state's motion and alter and amend conditions of probation to include status with after hearing.
All right, and she'll need to be extended. Am I correct? Is my math correct?
I believe it was for 1 year extension.
She will need to defend it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, when you're in this field, you stop using addition. So I'm like, is my math correct? All right, Ms. Bowser, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, ma'am. All right, you can lower your hand. So is methamphetamine your drug of choice? No. What's your drug of choice? Marijuana. Okay, people always say marijuana. If marijuana is your drug of choice, then why are you being positive for other things?
I believe it was after I had gotten my 2 points and I had taken medication from one of my family members.
Yeah, no. So here's the thing. Either you have a drug problem or you don't. If you have a drug problem, then you go into SATA or either the felony drug court. If you're telling me you don't have a drug problem, then you can go to prison. So if you want to go to prison, I can send you to prison. I'll give you 3 years PDC. All right. So we're going to alter the main conditions to include SATA and felony drug court referral. She is to remain in custody.
Your Honor, if I may add something at the appropriate time.
Yes. Until transferred. And we'll extend her for 1 year. And if felony drug court is probably going to want to extend her for more than a year because it's a 2-year program. But I don't want to extend her until I know she's accepted. So if you just let felony drug court know if they need to extend her some other time, then they can do that. Okay. All right. Yes. Is there something?
Yes, her family is in the gallery. Her family lives in Nueces County. Her mother, Kimberly. Kimberly has a house that she would like Asia to live at. When Asia gets out of SATA, she intends to move in with her mother. Her mother will help make sure she stays in compliance. We're asking probation to be transferred to Nueces County.
Well, here's the thing. She's in felony drug court. She can't be transferred to Nueces County.
That's correct. If we could reassess after the felony drug court, it depends on what they recommend or not.
Yes. So we'll see. And just let felony drug court know that she wants to go to Nueces County. Are there children in Nueces County that she's going to be staying with?
My own children.
Oh, no. The court is not going to allow you to have unsupervised contact. I'm not the one who placed you on probation, so I haven't set conditions for you. But there's going to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is Child Protective Services involved in your life?
No,
Then where are your children?
they're currently in Nueces County with my mother, well, I guess my dad right now, but
How old are your children?
from 13 to 4.
Yes. So I'm not going to allow to the family members who are in the gallery. She's not allowed to have unsupervised contact with any child. That includes her own. So if she is transferred to Nueces County, there's to be none of this. Excuse me, could you guys sit down? Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
And
So who's her family member?
on the back left row,
All right. So she is not allowed to have any unsupervised contact with minors. So I know how things get hectic where people saying, can you just watch the children? I just need to run to the grocery store and I don't feel like putting the child in the car seat. That's not allowed. If that happens, a motion to revoke, it doesn't matter if it's her fault, your fault, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Does everyone understand? All right. So there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I'm going to want parenting classes. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month. Random UAs. And I don't even know if community service hours was ordered on here because I'm not the one who did probation.
I would
So
ask
do we
that-
know, did she even have to do the BIPP course?
Governor, it is not listed. Oh, actually it is, and it looks like she's already completed it.
Okay,
And regarding community service, if she's on compliance, if those could be held in advance.
all right. So what community service was she given?
160 hours, but it says that there's a 0 balance.
She finished all over, Your Honor.
Okay, so then that's what I'm gonna want, and I'm gonna want, reporting by Zoom or in person. And that'll be regular. All right, Ms. Bowser, is there anything else you need from the court? Now's the time. If you need something that will help you be successful, let me know, because I take no pleasure in sending people to prison. You've seen some people have gone to prison. So if there's something you need to help you be successful and help you be a good parent for your children, now's the time to let me know. Okay. All right, we'll have her referred to felony drug court as well. She's going to remain in custody until that happens. And if you are planning on wanting your probation transferred to Nueces County, just let them know. But you may decide, I don't want it transferred right now. I want to be in felony drug court. That's completely up to you, but you will be in someone's program. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
A woman named Asia Bowser appeared before Judge Stephanie Boyd in Bexar County, Texas. She had been placed on community supervision after a serious incident in 2017 and was required to follow strict court-ordered rules during that time. Prosecutors presented evidence that she broke several of those rules. She tested positive for a substance she was not supposed to be using, and she also missed a required check-in that the court had scheduled for her. She admitted in open court that both of these things happened. Judge Boyd gave her a second chance instead of sending her away. The judge enrolled her in a structured court program designed to help people make better choices. She will also need to attend parenting classes, complete community service hours, and check in with the court regularly. The judge made clear that any future rule violations would have serious consequences. The defendant's children, ranging from young to early teenage years, were also discussed during the hearing.